This is Bernie with dietsandreview.com, and I'm here with Vicky, one of the finalists here, season 6. You look phenomenal. You look great. Can you tell us a little bit about just your transformation and how you went about doing it?
You mean at home?
Just at home, because we saw it on TV, but at home, I mean, just tell me a little bit about what you were dealing with. We saw clips of just the highs and the lows, and can you go into that a little bit more?
It was really hard for me because I felt so guilty that I wasn't there for my kids, and that's when I just had to really reprioritize and figure out why was I really doing this, and I knew that my whole goal was for them, and that's why I started this journey. And when I realized that I could just take the scale and throw it out the window, like I said, and just work to get healthy and to make me feel good and my kids feel good, that's when it just kind of all came together for me.
No, and that's terrific. And actually, you mentioned during the show that there was that at home the kids weren't eating much vegetables. They didn't like that. Have you been able to get them to eat more vegetables, and how?
No.
There's lots of parents out there that want to know if you can get them to eat their vegetables.
Actually, my kids will taste the vegetable when it's on the plate, but they hold their nose, and they drink it, and they wash it down with a punch or something afterwards. So they still hate vegetables.
Oh my gosh, they still. But I mean, are there any just like brainstorming ideas that you have for parents out there to try to maybe get them to start liking them a little bit more?
Well, I think just keep trying it over and over and over again, because even for me, I didn't like broccoli. I eat broccoli now, and it's just because I keep trying them over and over again. Hopefully they'll acquire a taste for it eventually. That's what I'm going to keep trying.
Now, on the season, you know that, I mean, as far as America's concerned, they portrayed you one way, and then, you know, coming to the finale and just hearing you speak, I understand what an emotional journey it is. Can you just kind of elaborate on how you feel you were portrayed on the show and what you really came home with and how you learned? I think it's so important that everybody hears that.
I think that definitely the show was one-sided in the portrayal of my character. They only showed one side of every story. They changed my facial expressions and editing, and it really made me look hateful when I'm really not that person. I'm a very down-to-earth person with 2 great kids, and I mean, I had the truest intentions at heart. I was injured through the whole, time, and so I did what I needed to do to keep myself on the ranch.
I mean, you look absolutely phenomenal, and it's one of those things where, you know, right up there at finale, you just talked about some of the things that you learned, and there's a lot of just mothers out there that are dealing with what you're dealing with. We have mothers that are in relationships. You have Brady in your corner, who's a wonderful man. There's a lot of single mothers out there too. What advice would you give to them to just really live a healthy life?
You have to take that time out for you, because until you give that time to yourself, you can't take better care of everybody else. And I realized I was really only giving my children half of me, or even part of me, because I felt like I was a great multitasker. But the fact that you can spend time with your kids and cook and clean and do all these things at one time, that's not quality time with your kids. So when I said live in the moment, I truly meant that. When my kids get my attention, it's 100% undivided attention, and they get more of me now than they did before.
That's terrific. I'll tell you what, I can't thank you enough. You look wonderful. Congratulations. Brady looks great. He just speaks so highly of you. It's wonderful to finally meet you.
Thank you.
This is Bernie with Vicky with dietsandreview.com. Thank you.